Yes, we're live. Hello, YouTube. I am Nina. Welcome back to another video. Today, we're going to be talking about a very controversial topic. I don't need his money. I am a true feminist. Now, a lot of women love to attack myself and women like me that insist that a man needs to do what a man needs to do. And, we're often mocked and called, old school, backwards. 1950s, I've been called, 1950s housewife. Yeah, by a feminist. And the reason for me, why I feel like a man does need to actually take care of the expense of dating, is because number one, even as an independent woman, even earning my own money, being able to pay my own bills, being able to keep my life in order on my own, I am still very, very well aware of the differences between what women earn and what men earn for the same work that they do. Men are still out earning women by at least 30% in 2021. I mean, when I first learned about the pay gap, I was in varsity. That was a few years ago. But what I'm saying is, this is still happening in this day and age. Why is no one talking about it? No one's talking about it. There was some noise made about it late 90s, early 2000s. No one's talking about it. 30%. So if you are earning 100 Rand as a woman, a man is earning 130 Rand for doing the exact same job that you're doing. So if we're there already, we can already see that there's a disadvantage. It's clear as daylight. So how silly do you look working your butt off as a woman? And if you are an independent woman for real, you know that you work harder than any man in your department, right? Because you have to prove yourself. Yes, you're going to still get paid the same amount, but you need to prove yourself, okay? So you're over here. He's chilling and he's sitting over here out earning you 30%. Then you go out on a date. Then you insist on paying the bill. And you call yourself a feminist, and look at what you're doing. You're perpetuating this gap. And we all know, I'm going to say at least 70% of men, when they get money, they go and they have fun. 70% of women, when we get money, we go home and we help out. We help our parents, we help our siblings, we help our nephews, grandparents. The money that you have for yourself, you're already down here. He's over here. Say you split the bill in half. You're here, he's here. For me, I'm here. He's out earning me. He's paying the bill. He's spoiling me. Maybe helping me out once in a while, here and there. Who knows? Okay. All right. Now the scales are starting to even out. Now there's some balance. Now it's starting to make sense. So, independent ladies, I am reaching out to you. Please, please stop perpetuating the pay gap. It is already bad. Don't sign up and make it worse. Please. Do it for us, do it for future generations, do it for all the women that have sacrificed their lives to make sure that we have equality, that we are able to even call ourselves independent. Don't throw that away because you think you have to prove yourself to a man. You don't have to prove anything to him. He's out earning you without doing anything. Balance it out. Balance it out, balance it out. So that's reason number one why I will not go on a date if I have an impression that I will be expected to pay half. I will never offer to pay any bill, not even the tip part of it. And once again, a lot of people will feel triggered by this because a lot of women feel they need to earn their place at the table with a man. You're earning your place at the table at the job. You don't have to do it in your dating life. You should not be doing it in your dating life. And let me tell you, okay, let me go to the next point before I spoil this video. Okay, so number one, men are still out earning women by 30%. So dating is one of the tools that we can use to balance out these numbers. Okay, so two, when you date a partner that is equal to you, or better than you benefit because your mental health is, what can I say? Somebody who's better than you will teach you how to be better mentally and otherwise, right? Mostly mentally, because a lot of men, especially high earning men, are not necessarily going to teach you about spirituality. They may, okay, I'm not saying they won't, but most of the time, because they've really mastered the logic and the rationale and all of that kind of stuff, that's the kind of stuff that you're going to learn. And you're going to grow because they're really going to challenge you. When you have limiting beliefs, when you are, not going at your full potential, when you are selling yourself short, when there are things that you need to learn, things that he feels like, if you were to try it, it would change your whole life. They challenge you to grow. Dating men that are out earning you enables you to learn things that's going to make you grow to that level, right? Because a lot of independent women are ambitious as well, right? We're not just happy with just our mundane 9 to 5 job. We want to be able to climb the corporate ladder if that's what you want to do. And you can't really do that if the person that you're spending 80% of your time with is not up there. Do you understand what I mean? So picture this. Picture yourself dating somebody who is out earning you. He's a CEO and he's able to groom you to be a CEO. Maybe you want to be a CEO, right? He's able to groom you to get there because he's going to teach you do this, don't do this, don't do this, don't get involved in this, get involved in this. Let me take you along to this, da 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 da. Okay? Versus you want to be a CEO and I'm sorry, you're dating somebody who works, a minimum wage job. Okay, he's packing boxes somewhere or whatever. Now it could be magical, true love, and all of that kind of stuff. That's fantastic. But this person that you're spending 80% of your time with, how are they adding value to your ambition? Let's think about it. Is he reading books that CEOs are reading? No, he's not. Is he going to seminars where CEOs are going? No, he's not. Does he even know said seminars? No, he doesn't. Now, that's not to say he doesn't have a value to add to your life, but as an independent woman, you have to think about these things. You have to think about when you're gonna have to be in the office till 9 o'clock at night, proving yourself for months and maybe even years. Is your minimum wage guy gonna understand that? Are his insecurities gonna get in the way of that? Is he gonna maybe accuse you of doing something because he doesn't understand this lifestyle? When you come home and you're exhausted and all you want to do is just take a nap, is he going to be suspicious of something else because his brain is limited to certain ideas? He cannot think the way a CEO does. If you're dating a CEO, you're putting your, effort into getting to that level as well. He's grooming you, grooming you, grooming you. You start taking more responsibility. You come home late. You're tired. You're exhausted. You don't want to talk. You just want to nap. He gets it. He understands. He's like, I'll pour you a bath. I'll get you some food. He's giving you a foot massage. He gets it. He's proud of you. He's praising you. Do you see how different these women's outcomes are going to be? This one is going to have to shrink herself down so that her man doesn't feel insecure about her being, different. This one is going to blossom and grow and become even bigger because her man is there encouraging her every day and showing her real life steps that she needs to take, not theory about, oh, I think maybe if you do this. No, don't think. Do you know? Do you not know? Okay. I know it sounds really cold, but that's how it is. The person that you spend the most time with, they say you become like the 5 people you spend the most time with. And your partner is the main person in there because you share your most intimate time and ideas and emotions with that person. So if that person is not going to help you become a better person, and once again, I'm putting this in the context of independent women because part of us evolving is making sure that career-wise, financially, we're growing. We also measure ourselves according to what's going on in our bank balance, right? Right? That's why we boast. I'm an independent woman. I don't need this money. I'm good. But are you going to be just good or are you about to get better? Depending on who you date. All right. So, point number 3, and we know this, growing life, it costs money. Okay? It costs money. It costs money to live somewhere safe. It costs money to live somewhere beautiful. It costs money to live somewhere where you can, go out and work out and exercise and not be scared about, being harassed on the street. It costs money. It costs money to be able to, do certain things that you like doing, right? Staying alive costs money. If you are going to therapy, that costs money. It's good for your mental health. Occasionally we need it because life happens. All right. And it's not free and it's not cheap. Books cost money. If you're reading books, self-development books, business books, money, financial books, if you're reading books, these books cost money. And the more knowledge it has, the more it's going to cost you. Guess what? Dating costs money. So if a man is dating, I'm not even going to talk about relationships. I'm not even going to talk about marriage. I'm not even going to go into the semantics of all of that. I'm just going to keep it at dating, right? We're just going to keep it here. If a man wants to start dating, he needs to understand that it's going to cost him money because, first of all, he's going to be dating multiple women to find the one, right? So he's going to be investing into that whole process. And guess what? High earning men already know this. They've already planned for this. A lot of them have a dating budget. Oh my gosh. This is going to blow your mind. They have money put aside specifically for dating. Yeah. So if you are with somebody who has not planned for a date, then you are with somebody who has not planned for life with you, who has not planned to grow with you, who has not planned to possibly build a life with you, who has not planned to possibly welcome, or definitely not planned, to welcome a third, fourth, fifth into this in the form of children. Do you understand? So as an independent woman, you have to be smart. You have to think, if I'm going on a date with somebody who expects me to split the bill down the middle because he just doesn't have it like that, that means I can't take this man seriously because what's going to happen in the future? I'm going to have to do everything. Why don't I just carry on and be independent alone? Is this making sense? Because dating, part of dating is figuring out if this person is going to be a good match in the future. That's where relationships come from. So now, if you're dating people that aren't going to be able to sustain a future with you, what are you doing? What are you doing? It's not smart. It's not wise. Why would you do that? Don't do it. Dating costs money. If he cannot afford to date you, he cannot afford to date you. I don't care how cute he is. He can't afford it. Otherwise, you need to set aside a budget to date him, because that's the only other way that's going to work. Trust me. Okay, and then point number 4 is his money can give you options. Okay, so like I mentioned earlier, life growing costs money, dating costs money. So, for example, say this is how much you're earning, this is how much he's earning. Okay, remember that? Then say he pays for the date. All right, now that's you still in the same place. You can still do A, B, and C. Say he's generous and he actually gives you a little something. Okay, now you can do more stuff for yourself, for your family, that, than what you would have done down here. And say he continues to spoil you, he really doesn't go down here, but I'm just saying, now you're kind of in a place where you have options. He has sacrificed, maybe having fun, going out and having, a bunch of whiskey with the boys or whatever the case might be. He's sacrificed all of that so that you can have that extra money to put into therapy, a business, your physical health. You want to help your family. You're passionate about a charity. You want to have a little extra in your savings. You want to go back to school. You want to revamp your wardrobe so that people take you more seriously at work. I mean, the options are endless. And quite honestly, men with money love investing in their partner. It's an investment because he knows whatever he's doing for you, if you guys break up, he's not going to take that with him, but he's going to leave you better than when he found you. How beautiful is that? And a lot of high value, high earning men think like this. They want to add value to your life. Very few of them are sitting trying to take from you. Ironically, the ones that you want are the ones that are trying to take from you because they have nothing to offer you. They're not going to free you to, do what you need to do to get your mental health back, to get your body back, to get your creativity, to get that promotion you've been dreaming about. Girl, he's busy calculating, okay, if she earns this much and this is how much the bills are, then she needs to give me this much because da 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 da. That's what those guys that you independent women want are doing. Because for them, it's survival. It's not about pulling you up to their level. Do you understand? It's so different. It's like it's competitive. He has to get up ahead of you because he already feels so left behind because you chose a man that was less than you. And that's what a lot of independent women tend to do. Now, I'll just get into that really quickly. Let me just quickly wrap these points up. 1, men out-earn women by 30% in 2021. 2, dating an equal partner or a better partner is great for your mental health and it's great for growth. And it's important to keep those close to you to be the best quality as possible. 3, dating, life, growth, everything costs money. So if you're with somebody that cannot afford to date you, you're with somebody that cannot afford to do life with you. Okay? Dating is the cheapest of everything else. And then his money will give you options. When a man who's in your life, who is adding value to you, helps you out, or spoils you, or takes you on a date, you have more money in your pocket to do other things that are meaningful and possibly progressive for you. Okay, so that's important. Now, I'm just going to quickly touch on the the other phrases that independent women like to say, and these are deadly phrases. Don't say them. I don't need help. I got it. Oh God. If I had a rand for every time I heard that, I'd be so rich. I don't need your help. I got it. I'm fine. What's wrong? I'm fine. Do you need? I'm fine. Can I assist you with this? I'm fine. Okay. Oh, you don't have to do that. Somebody's already taken the trouble to do something and you just pull it out of them, rip it out of them. Oh, no, you don't have to do that. Now, I know this sounds like, oh, don't worry yourself, don't trouble yourself, you're saving people the trouble. But it's actually pretty insulting, to tell you the truth, to the person that you're saying it to. Why? Because, like I said, that person has already taken the time and psychically the energy, or psychologically, the energy to say, I'm going to invest in this, I'm going to give to this person. And a lot of independent women do this, and not just to their dating partners or romantic partners, they do this to everybody. They refuse to accept help. Now, accepting help, it's so taboo. I don't know why. It doesn't mean you're helpless, you can't do it by yourself. We're human beings. We are interdependent. We cannot exist without each other. It is impossible. There are sayings, no man is an island, entirely unto himself. You need people around you. And I know this is difficult. This has been a learning curve for me, and sometimes it still is. You have to force yourself to ask for help, even if it's asking somebody in the store to get something from a top shelf for you. Small thing like that. Because if you don't, you keep robbing people of the opportunity to be there for you. And as much as you love being there for other people, why don't you let people experience that for you as well? You love being there for other people. That's part of why you're so independent, so that you can be there for your family, for your friends. But you don't let other people do that for you? Like, it's wrong. Stop. All right. So, ladies, I'm going to leave it over there. If you want me to do a part 2 of this video, I can, because I can go on and on about this topic. Give me a like, subscribe, share, do the right thing. That's how I see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.